It's week 2 of the NFL, where we'll see a brawl inside the NFC South. It's the Panthers and the Falcons. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, week 2 of the season. Greg, as you get the season going, you want to get that first game under your belt. Now, it almost feels like all the build-up is past. Now we're looking ahead to this long marathon of a regular season.
Absolutely, and this is really where you fall into the pace of the NFL season. All off-season, no matter how hard you try to say, all right, week 1 is just 1 of 17. That's not the case. It is different, Mike. You have all training camp, all summer, all spring to prepare for one opponent. Well, now that game is over and done with, and you get back to work on Monday, and you're going to play again in 6 days. The team that is able to turn the page to the next game week after week, those are the teams that handle the grind, the marathon, as you called it, of the NFL season, and here we are in week 2.
The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Carolina. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Slides extra point, up and good. And the Panthers are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Micheal Penix. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Pitts is the man in motion. Penix gonna throw again. A throw there on 2nd down, gonna be incomplete. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers offense ready to get going with their second possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. He'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll let this go towards the end zone. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Jatavian Sanders. There's a 3rd down and 4. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain. And 4th down's coming up. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Now this looks like a design run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. Now this time he'll set up to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Hayden Ellis. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. So, here's 2nd and 6. They send him right out of the slot. Here's Robinson. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6. Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. So on 4th down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Whoa! And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. The Panthers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Now a give on the ground. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll motion a tight end right. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. And he'll take this down to about the 7. Back to throw. Hit as as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Panthers go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. Just the lone field goal for them so far. Down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They go sideline and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. The motion man is Sanders. Now, faking the give. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail here by a touchdown, as this drive will start with a 1st down. Gets it. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Panthers have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Falcons offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They're in a 10-point hold, 13-3, as this drive starts with first down. Quick throw here is complete. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, here is Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now the lefty Penix on first down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. To throw again, it's Penix. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Throwing again, it's Penix. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit.
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Penix. He's got his man. It's Mooney. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. And here's Bijan. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. 3rd and 5. Pitts is the man in motion. On 3rd down, Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He'll let one go down the middle. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Slot man in motion left. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He's got it at about the 8. And he'll be taken down. Now it is 1st and goal. Here's a run. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. 3rd and goal. They'll run. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. Here's a 2nd and 12. Throwing is Penix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd and long. Back to throw. Here's Penix. And that ball picked off. It's the ball hawk, Trayvon Diggs again. Crazy. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a short pickup down inside the 10. Now here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. He's got his big tight end, Jatavion Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina. Slides extra point, up and good. The Panthers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. 1st and 10. The Falcons offense and Micheal Penix getting ready for their next possession. And it's been a struggle all afternoon. The defense done a great job taking him away from his game, taking his weapons away, and he is yet to find anything to lean on in this one. On 2nd down, here's Penix. This one complete to Washington. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Again, it's Penix. A throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Penix gonna throw again. And they're gonna track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd and 19.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And that ball intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr., just like his daddy did. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Panthers. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Panthers tack on one more to their lead. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. This throw left side, taken in by the rookie wide receiver. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
47-yard line.
Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. To the right, that's Pitts. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. We'll go play action now with Penix. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. To throw again, it's Penix. That is caught to the goal line and in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Atlanta. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he gets into the end zone for the 2. So it's not over yet. It's back to a 2-score game.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Up the middle they go. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down. They'll drop to throw. Open man, Isiah. That's complete. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it first and goal inside the 5. Back to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. So second down, and they'll run it. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. And he can only get about half of what he needed down to the 3, and now it is 4th and goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Falcons offense make their way out to take over once more. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. 4th down, and here's Penix. That's taken in, and he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3. Throwing again, it's Penix. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
This is the development trait. This is the abilities tab.